Okay, for this task, you're going to use Apple Loops from GarageBand to create a backing track for your rap song. The texture will be 4 different tracks: vocal, bass line, drums, and some other loop that you would like to use. First thing you do is go into GarageBand. It will automatically open, or it may automatically open up the last file you had. If that happens, you can just close out of that and then you'll start a new one. Empty project. And you're going to select audio with the microphone. You're going to do that for all 4 tracks. The first thing you do is you're going to go to track and you're going to click show arrangement track. You're going to have 6 different sections: intro, verse, chorus, verse 2, chorus, outro. Okay, so you're just going to press this plus button 6 times. And that'll make it 8 bars each. And so this should stay the same. I don't want you to adjust this. You should adjust the loops to fit into this. So this, it already has the intro there. If the verse, you rename it to verse 1. And this will just help you keep track of which one you're doing. Chorus, verse 2, chorus, and then the outro will already be there. Okay, then you will add the different loops. So the first thing you can do is add the tracks. So you're going to add 4 tracks. And if you want to get rid of these other ones, these other windows here, you don't really need them. You just click up here so you can just see these tracks here. You can rename them by just clicking on them, right-clicking. Vocal. You have to press enter, I guess, to have it work. You could say bass track, enter. Drum. And other. Okay. So your bass track will be here, your drum track will be here, and your other one for the chorus will be here. You'll be recording on this one later. For the introduction, 8 bars, you can have a layered entrance, so you can start with the drums or the bass. So for the drum, you can select all drums in the loops. The loops are in this corner here, the little loop, and then you can select the instrument, and you can select all drums. There it is, all drums here. Then just go through and listen to the loops. Now this one I can't hear because it's not downloaded. So if it's not downloaded and you want to hear it, you can click on it and it'll ask you to put in your the password. You'll have to go to IT for this. But if it's if it's shown there, then you can just click on it and listen to it. Okay, so listen to the different ones. If you want to pick the genre, like that's a jazz one. If you want to go to hip hop, it just shows you the hip hop beats. Okay, so, oops. All you're going to do is drag it into where you want it to start. Make sure it lines up with this line right here. If you want to zoom in and out, you can just pinch in and out. Makes it easier to line up. Okay, so I want it to be lined up exactly because you want everything to the same beat. Now, if you want to make it faster or slower, all you do is change the tempo up here. Okay, so when it's lined up, you just change the tempo. And so say I want to use this beat for the whole intro. I can just click, I can hover over here, the loop one, and it'll loop it automatically. When you end it, make sure it lines up with the bar lines right here. So bar 7, see how it lines up there? Otherwise it won't line up properly. So I'm going to use this for the intro and the verse. And that's going to be my there. And you do the same thing with the bass track. For the bass ones, you can select bass, synthetic bass, or electric bass. So here's instrument, bass, synthetic bass, electric bass. I'm going to do synthetic bass. And again, just listen to. Okay, I like that one, so I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to drag it into the bass track, but I want it to start on bar 3. So make sure it lines up with bar 3. And then I'm going to loop it. I'm just going to use this bass line for the whole thing. And I'm going to use this drum line for the whole thing. But I'm going to end the drum track a little bit. Okay, now, so you have the bass and the drums sorted out. For the chorus only, you can add any other things. So you can add whatever you want in there, hip hop. Okay, that's already a drum beat, so you don't want to add 2 drum beats. So you want to add something else, okay? And then you add that in the chorus. I'm going to add wheels up, and again make sure it's lining up with the bar line of the chorus. Don't change the chorus up here. Make sure it lines up down there. Okay, so I'm going to just put that in there and just have it to go for the chorus. I'm going to select Command C to copy, and I'm going to go to the second chorus, and I'm going to paste. I'll put it there. Okay, and that's your backing track. When you're ready to write lyrics, you can use the document, but you can also use this little note tool up here if you want to write the lyrics in there. Etc.